Maybe this is the day we were waiting for. Shiba Inu got raised in price at last. Analysts are dropping their signals as we recover our losses from last 24 hours. Shiba Inu could have a crazy pump in April. You should know, however, something more. Currently under interrogation is Satoshi Kusama. Are they nuts? There is what happening? And what on earth am I even referencing here? Let me clarify now. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Wait, precisely what happened. At last, Shiba Inu is moving, ascending more now than it did yesterday. To be honest, this is huge. The pricing was erratic just a day ago. Up, down, then surprisingly dropping. It plummeted once more every time it seemed as if it may heal, making readers second-guess everything. The thrill from 2 days ago. Yes, it seemed like a far-off recollection at times. Some were persuaded the event was a hoax. One more brief surge before yet another collapse. There was a lot of fear. Nobody understood what to anticipate going forward, and uncertainty permeated everything. However, today, the vitality in the room seemed to have altered entirely. Shiba Inu is demonstrating greater strength than humans would have by pushing up once again. This isn't a haphazard leap. It is demonstrating tenacity. That's really significant. A price movement gains genuine weight when it is supported by strong momentum. Now as well, from yesterday, that apprehensive, doubtful attitude. Away. It has given way to exhilaration. One is afraid of another descent. Shading. Those who were unsure about Shiba Inu are beginning to view things differently. This change of perspective is really crucial. Everybody was careful yesterday, restraining, not sure if it was time to make purchases. Alternatively, if another crash was just around the corner, people are beginning to believe once again nowadays. Doubtful investors are now thinking about hanging on to their investments for longer. Some are even joining in, not wanting to lose out on what may be the beginning of something more. The way emotion swings in the crypto sector is amazing. Let us now be honest. This is not some superhuman revolutionary pump. It's only a step in the correct direction. Still, even little gestures like these count. They inspire confidence. They start others in conversation. They inspire momentum. And in a marketplace like this, where emotions greatly influence behavior, it is everything. Today's little push-up may become a longer run tomorrow. And right now, Shiba Inu owners are hoping for precisely that. Is this thus just another transient bounce? Alternatively, is it the start of something far more expansive? That is the major inquiry. Still, one thing is very evident. Watching are people. And the suspense is returning. Here now things become much more fascinating. One researcher dissected it all and clarified from a technical standpoint what is really occurring with Shiba Inu. After last week's turbulent ride, the whole digital currency market has been essentially making a strong return. Especially Shiba Inu has had a roller coaster. It witnessed one of its largest sell-offs in a while earlier this week, which sent prices spiraling. Now, however, it is once again rising. Compared to yesterday, I am seated at a higher level. Arriving here was not simple either. Shiba Inu was trading much higher at the beginning of the month, even reaching an amazing top only lately. But that ascent was short-lived. Shiba Inu was dragged down with a great wave of sell-offs throughout the crypto market, sending values tumbling. Shiba Inu seldom stayed down for very long, even with all the upheaval. It is displaying indications of vigor currently, indicating that purchasers are still in the field. Maintaining this level presents the next difficulty when the price returns up. Should Shiba Inu remain consistent and build on this upward trend, it might simply rise back up the ranks, recovering the place it lost when the marketplace suffered. It now ranks lower on the chart than it did before. But if this movement maintains momentum, it might alter rapidly. You could then wonder, what's really going on? Here is what is happening. To see the wider picture, we must so follow Bitcoin. Indeed, Bitcoin seems to have returned, rising into the top 85 level at last. Given its price swings about 10% in only one day, it is a major shift, and as everyone is aware, the remainder of the market usually follows Bitcoin's movement. Here is where things become even more crazy now. One analyst highlighted something really fascinating. Maybe Shiba Inu is preparing for some spectacular gains this month. Based on historical patterns, April has been quite active for Shiba Inu. It's now suffering a little, seated below yesterday, and very clearly in need of a significant push. And if background is anything to base decisions upon, this month could just be perfect. March has always been really lucky for Shiba Inu. Usually, this time of year shows some really remarkable increases. However, here's the hitch. Not always have been calm sailing. It has surged some years. Other years, it hardly moved at all or even sank. That volatility makes it difficult to know exactly what is ahead. Still, one thing is very evident. Shiba Inu moves large when it does. March saw one of its highest jumps ever only last year. It had ups and downs before that. Given Shiba Inu's wild character, anything is possible. An enormous gathering. A slower ascent. Perhaps even another downturn before a major breakthrough. Nobody is clear-cut. One thing is clear, though. This month is going to be an interesting ride. Investors are keeping careful eye to see what follows. Satoshi Kusama is where? Really, where did he go to? None of posts? Not there any updates? Not even one tweet would count. It's as if he disappeared into thin air. Usually, there is at least a suggestion of movement, even amid silence. Perhaps a teaser, a cryptic note, or some type of participation. This time, though, none at all. Total quiet on radio. People are beginning to panic as well now. The society is looking for solutions frantically. Some people worry. Has he just vanished? He turned away Shiba Inu. Is he angry about something? Others are more hopeful, wondering whether he is working on something major behind the scenes. Something so large he must be totally focused to execute. But without any actual hints, right now everything is only conjecture. Of course, the rumors are already proliferating like wildfire. Some think he is covertly working on the next major Shiba Inu project. Perhaps a big alliance. An announcement that changes everything in games. Others believe he is just pausing to see how things turn out before deciding what to do next. Then there's the truly worried bunch. What would happen should things go wrong? What if this quiet brings trouble? Even experts are speaking out at this point. One of them called him out straight on Twitter. Satoshi Kusama, we need a State of the Union speech from your end. Where it is shy, and quite frankly, everyone's thinking is focused on it. People seek for answers. They are looking for comfort. They want to be sure that everything is still on schedule, since this is the thing. In the Shiba Inu ecology, Satoshi has long been essential. His comments are weighted. His updates thrill me. The community listens when he talks. But this leaves questions when he vanishes like this. And in a field as quick-moving as cryptocurrency, ambiguity is never a welcome feature. Everyone is thus just waiting right now, cleaning their feeds, searching for any little indication he still exists, still watches, still works. One thing is obvious. Either this quiet indicates something significant is approaching, or it indicates something very else. He has to be heard from by the Shiba Inu community shortly. Still, here's the important point. One Shiba Inu analyst intervened just as the society began to spin into disarray to clarify things. He brought up something many people would not have given thought. Does it not seem as like everyone is simply waiting for Shiba Inu to deliver some bombshell news? Like the whole society is holding its breath, anticipating some significant disclosure. But the fact is this. Shiba Inu is more than simply another coin. It goes beyond mere market fluctuations or price sensitivity. It's something more grandiose. This is a full-scale experiment in society's strength, in decentralization, in demonstrating that a project can flourish free from the need for a single leader. Because, from what he says, Satoshi Kusama won't be around someday. The project will entirely belong to the community one day. And what comes next when that happens? One person is not sufficient. Everybody is responsible for it. This is the time to rise, to create, to unite. The Shiba Inu army, the Treat army. Shiba Inu's future is about creating events rather than just waiting for news. And hence, the actual lesson here is this. One individual does not possess the power. The individuals who believe in Shiba Inu own it. Moreover, the moment to mold what is ahead is not tomorrow. Right now is the correct one. Thus, considering all of this, it is rather obvious. Shiba Inu are poised for a better future. All of the fluctuations, quiet, conjecture, is part of the larger picture. And one thing to learn from everything going on right now is that patience is really vital. Even Lucy, a well-known member of the Shiba Inu community, jumped in with a logically sound viewpoint. She said that chasing announcements is not appropriate during a market meltdown. Even the most important news might be buried behind all the negativity in a down market. Timing is crucial, and sometimes waiting for the appropriate opportunity is preferable than mandating an upgrade for no other reason than appearances. That is it. Shiba Inu goes beyond mere hype. It's about long-term development and about negotiating the turmoil and emerging stronger. Right now, one may feel as if more inquiries than answers exist, but if history has anything to suggest, Shiba Inu always surprises people. On this, however, what is your view? Comment below. The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.